Let's be honest, when we publish a book on Amazon, we are hoping that it becomes a bestseller. Yes, it's a nice ego boost, but that little orange badge also means more visibility and more sales. But here's the problem. Most self-publishers unknowingly sabotage their own success from the very beginning, killing their shot at bestseller status before their book ever even has a chance to take off. Today, I'm gonna show you the launch mistake that's costing indie authors their momentum, their rankings, and their royalties, and what you should do instead. And stick around until the end, because I'm gonna walk you through a mini launch plan that you can copy to increase your chances of hitting that bestseller status and keeping your sales coming in long after launch day. So what is that big mistake that kills a potential bestseller right out of the gate? The mistake is launching multiple formats at once. Now, your initial instinct is good. You want to give your reader more choice. But the problem is that Amazon counts each one of those different formats as different products. They all have their own unique ISBN, and each unique ISBN has its own sales ranking. So if you're going for bestseller and you have 20 sales and they all buy a paperback book, all 20 of those sales are going to elevate the bestsellers rank of that paperback book. But if you have 4 different versions, paperback, hardcover, audiobook, ebook, each one of those formats only gets the 5 sales counted toward it. That is going to tank your chances of becoming a bestseller because all of your sales are going to be split between essentially 4 different products. Now, bestseller momentum on Amazon, this is all about high sales velocity, meaning as many sales as you can get in the shortest time frame. So if you have 2, 3, or 4 different formats all competing for attention at the same time, that's going to dilute your book's overall velocity. All right, so what is the better strategy here? Now, before we get into that, if you want to learn how to generate passive income every single month with simple, easy to create low and medium content books, please come and join me for my live Publish and Profit webinar. I've left a link to that down in the description below. All right, so what is the better strategy if you're looking to reach bestseller status? The answer is to stagger the launch of all of your different formats. So you want to launch each format separately at least a week, probably multiple weeks apart. And unless you're a low content publisher, you're going to want to launch your ebook first. Now, a lot of indie authors publish an ebook first to gain that initial momentum. You can price an ebook at 99 cents. Encourage downloads, which will help your bestsellers rank. You're more likely to get more reviews, and you'll have better odds of reaching bestseller status. Once that initial traction is gained, then they'll release the paperback, followed by the hardcover and potentially the audiobook if they're releasing one of those as well. Now, audiobooks are the fastest growing book format, so if you're publishing fiction or nonfiction, you should really consider releasing one. But in essence, the launch of each one of those separate formats becomes its own sort of mini event. You're almost treating it like 4 separate launches. And when you have multiple formats of your book, you also get that added benefit of just looking a little bit more professional as well. So let's go ahead and map out the broad strokes of your mini launch strategy that's going to put you in a better position to achieve bestseller status. But before we do, if you're enjoying this video and finding it useful, please go ahead, hit that like button and do subscribe. Hit the bell too if you'd like to be notified the next time one of these videos comes out. So unless you are a low content publisher, then I suggest, as we already discussed, launching an ebook first. And I suggest launching it at 99 cents, or you can enroll it in KDP Select, and then you can actually launch it for free for the first 3 to 5 days. You can promote your book to your email list if you have one, through social media, your own personal network, and the various book promotion websites that are available. I'd also encourage rounding up an ARC team or a street team, meaning you have a list of people who have agreed to receive and review an ARC copy of your book, so an advanced reader copy, and leave a review for you on your launch day. You want to try and get as many reviews as you possibly can within that first week. Now, if you've chosen a few low competition categories on Amazon to place your ebook into, and you've taken advantage of 99-cent pricing or maybe a free promotion, that's going to encourage downloads and it's going to increase your chances of becoming a bestseller. Now, once you've gained a handful of reviews and hopefully you've achieved bestseller status, then is the time to introduce the next format, and I would recommend launching paperback. Paperback is cheaper than hardcover, so you're probably going to get more sales with your paperback version. If you've got an audience, you're going to want to promote your launch to your audience again, this time saying that your book is now available in print. And if you generated some reviews during your ebook launch, you're going to be able to send some of those reviews along with your paperback promotion as well. Next up is the hardcover. So if you're including a hardcover, I would wait another couple of weeks before you release that. You'll want to promote that again to your audience and or email list if you've got one. The hardcover is now available. And then finally, if you're doing an audiobook, that would be the last format that I would release. And again, that would be another several weeks down the line. Some people nowadays only listen to books, so if you can, it's a really good idea to create that audiobook. Now, once you've launched all 4 formats, you're going to need something to keep that momentum going long into the future. So at this point, you might want to consider running some Amazon ads. You can consider doing a book tour. You can try and get yourself booked on some relevant podcasts, and you can keep promoting your books to your audience periodically as well. Maybe once a month or once a quarter, you send out a series of 3 to 5 emails promoting the different formats. Now, a huge part of a successful book launch is generating as many reviews as you possibly can. So if you want to learn how to get ethical reviews fast on your Amazon book listing, check out this video next. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.